You don't have to be 6 foot and muscular to do this, because you can literally pull back on the yoke with very little strength. So you don't have to be strong. It's all about in the head, what's in your head, and using it to fly the machine, and that's all it takes. I'm Cathleen Kang'ethe. I'm a pilot, and I have been for the last 30 years or so. Starting out 30 years ago, there weren't too many of us women. I could actually probably count them on one hand, but as of the current day, we're quite a few of us, quite in the hundreds now, I'd say. I did one flight to just familiarize myself with what flying a plane would actually look like, and if this would be something I'd be interested in doing for the rest of my life. And in that first hour, I absolutely loved it, and I knew this is what I wanted to do. So from that initial flight, I just made up my mind, yeah, this is it. I didn't overthink it. It sort of came naturally. Probably in my younger years, I probably was maybe more gutsy, yeah, I would say. Nothing really fazed me as far as those things that supposedly things that women weren't doing or hard to do. That didn't really. I didn't feel it didn't get in the way for me. You know, as I started out in this career, I've had mostly men training me, of course, actually only men training me. I don't think I've had any female trainers. But, and for the most part, they have been encouraging. But, of course, being a male-dominated career, it's been difficult with those who felt perhaps that women were out of place in this field. But more and more, as the years have gone by, there's more women joining, and that is the face of aviation is changing, not just in Kenya, but around the world. The stereotypes, they think to be a pilot you have to be 6 foot, big man, which is not really the case. You can be really small. I started out, I was 50 kilos when I started out, and so you don't have to be 6 foot and muscular to do this, because you can literally pull back on the yoke with very little strength. So you don't have to be strong. It's all about in the head, what's in your head, and using it to fly the machine, and that's all it takes.